Hello, viewers, and welcome to All About Health and Social Care. Many of you already know me as your girl, Ades. I know that many of you be wondering that, oh, why have I taken so long? I've been on a break for a little while, but at the same time doing other programs. So today I've decided to talk about how to use a hoist. And I know that there are many people out there, young, both young ladies and men, that don't know how to use a hoist. They've never used a hoist before, and they want to go into the care sector. And this is one of the things that is very important for you to know. So what I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to take you through the steps of how to use a hoist. So as we start. Now, the first step that you need to do to know how to use a hoist is first to confirm the patient's weight. That's one of the things that's very important because a hoist comes in all sizes and in different styles. They have like a ceiling hoist, they have a rotunda, they have the standing hoist and the smaller hoist. So it comes in all kinds of shape and sizes. So what I'm saying is that you have to make sure that the patient's weight is very good. So when you're strapping the hoist on, you need to make sure that it is done very, very well. So make sure that they're sitting on the bed and they're sitting upright to be able to get the hoist under them. And when you're also doing it, you have to make sure that there's two carers, not one, but two carers has to do the work so that it can be effective. Now, the second step that you need to take to use the hoist is plan the routine and ensure that it is free of obstruction. And another thing is, when you're in the room, in the client's room or the service user's room, make sure that there is nothing that's in the way. For example, like wires, like long wires that's hanging, like either on the side of the bed or in between the room. Make sure that there is no wires hanging around. Make sure that there's practically nothing, anything that is electrical, that can cause a hazard. Make sure that is not in the way when you're doing the job. Now, the third one is you need to choose an appropriate sling. That's one of the things that also you need to know how to do in order to get the patient or the client onto the hoist. First of all, you need to use a sling, and that's while they're on the bed. So the sling actually is the one that actually supports the patient or the client to get onto the hoist, the strap itself to use to lift up the patient. Now, the fourth one is to help the patient on the sling. And by doing that, both carers, they need to support them again by using the sling. So by using the sling, so both carers, they need to use their hands to position them, and at the same time the sling. So what I mean is that they use their hands, and their hands are placed on the sling. So the top part of the sling, they need to position that patient. So by pulling the patient towards them and positioning them so that they can sit firmly onto the hoist strap. Now, the fifth one is to attach the sling onto the hoist. Now, they at the bottom of the hoist sling, there's some strings. There's strings at the bottom that you need to use to strap onto the hoist. So at the bottom and also at the top. So the first thing that you need to do is that the first top of the string, you need to strap that on the first socket of the hoist. Then the next one will be at the other end of the hoist socket. So you need to make sure that it's strapped. So in a way, you're kind of doing it as if you're doing like a loop. So you strap and make sure you strap both sides. The first on the first side, and then the last one on the extreme end. Now, the sixth one is to begin lifting the patient. So by lifting the patient is that you use the remote. There's a remote that is attached on the hoist. So you use that remote to lift the patient up. Now, the seventh one is storing a mobile hoist. They have a mobile hoist. There's a mobile hoist that is in the either in the 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 care home, or in the inside the room. So they have that in case of emergency, if the sling is not working again. Now, the last but not the least is to check the environment. After doing the job, make sure that you check the environment, check that is all okay and is all safe. Is all safe for the two carers to be able to carry out an effective job. So now these are all the steps that you use to know how to use the hoist. And I hope that this is going to be very beneficial to as many men or women who wants to know how to use the hoist, that wants to join the care sector. So this is the end now, and we will continue with another topic during the week. Once again, is your girl Adez. See you all. Bye.